good afternoon, morning, night, evening, whatever fucking time of day it is for you. I'm going to do a poem for you. I recently performed this at an open mic, but I butchered the shit out of it, and to redeem myself, I am hoping I butchered again. And to redeem myself, I'm just gonna make a video of it. This poem is called 10,000. So, 10,000. I don't know who it is I'm meant to be. I paint abstract paintings of the things that I see, before I lay my head down in the morning and curl into my knees. While they're pretty, the abstractions are symbolic of the fact that I haven't seen the grass in weeks. I forgot how sharp the blades could be, how cool the soil is beneath my feet. I go colorblind and only see bone white, and I used to love the color green. I daydream. Excessively. For the girl who thought by this time I'd be out late nights dancing under the moonlight and chatting promiscuously with handsome vagabonds whose words sound like songs and whose lips would taste like cigarette ash, cheap beer, and blood and spit. And I'd fall in love every evening and be heartbroken every morning and healed by every passing face that smiled my way. Some of that is true. I just didn't picture it would be this way. I escaped this feeling of entrapment by gaslighting that girl and coming up with 10,000 excuses for the 10,000 nights I've spent locked away inside this mine of gold that's never been picked from their veins. I trace my fingers along her wrist and feel every bump and ridge, pretending it's the same blade that was supposed to end all this pain. Instead, it only gave us both a reason to stay inside for 10,000 more days. I tell her, look, it's dangerous out there. You should be scared and feel silly for wanting to play such dirty games in the streets with always moving cityscapes. Listen, you'll grow red in the face when you realize that this is not the way. It's better, comfortable here. Don't go looking for change. You'll tear down all the bricks I've meticulously placed to keep us out of the rain. And sometimes she gets sassy and says, you didn't even build a roof. This tower is useless and it only benefits you. We're rotting. We're stagnant. It's written in the dark circles and hormone acne on your face, in the journals you're too embarrassed to revisit because you're so stuck in your ways and displaced. I was supposed to fly high. Icarus's greatest wish wasn't to die, it was to touch the sky. And you're the son, and the father, and the angry mob on a witch hunt. And for 10,000 years you've only made me cry because all you can do is tell lies to keep us from living life. And she's hurt. And I'm hurt. I say I'm sorry, but 10,000 sorries is never enough because each time I do, I place one more brick in the wall so that I don't have to look at her watery eyes that scream at me to turn on the light. I don't know who it is I'm meant to be. So I write a lot of poetry and paint abstract paintings of the things I'd like to be. They're not quite mountains or oceans or air or fire. They're not quite gods or gestures or beautiful women with the voice of a full choir. They're abstractions of the things the girl sees. And for 10,000 years, I've somehow still questioned what it is I'd like for me. How can I make me happy? How can I be free? And for 10,000 years, I've somehow still questioned what it is I'd like for me. I'm so sorry. And maybe in 10,000 days I'll look back and think, man, it was kind of worth the wait. Butchered it again, this time a little less so. But that's my poem called 10,000. Thank you.